what's up? It's Michelle from Ohio, and I have just such an awesome way to help you build up your habits today that I wanted to share. I'm the owner of CrossFit 330 in Wadsworth, Ohio, and this is one of the first things that we start our new clients on, and we always see a lot of gains with it. So to start off, we want to talk about the mindset, okay? Mindset piece. So to get yourself in the right mindset, I want to share with you a little story about a book I just read. It's called You Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And in it, the author talks about how we listen to voices. We listen to ourselves. We listen to other people. And when we listen to things, those messages tend to be negative. On the flip side of that coin, we can talk to ourselves. And when we talk to ourselves, we control the dialogue, and that dialogue can then be positive. So instead of listening to yourself, especially when you're getting started building new habits, I want you to talk to yourself and cheer yourself on and give yourself grace, because it's really going to help. All right, the second part, this is going to be a daily habit that you're going to start with, and it is one of the most functional movements that we have, and that is the squat. Every time you sit down, every time you stand up out of your car, every time you go to get on or off the toilet, that is a squat. And so we all have to be able to squat. So the very first day that you do this, I want you to grab your phone and set your timer for a minute. And you're going to do as many squats as you can in that first minute. So how do we squat? Maybe you're not sure. That's cool. We can totally help you. For my beginners, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a chair, and I hope you guys can see my hip. But we're going to grab a chair, and I want you to engage with your hip. So pressing your hip back, sliding down, touching that chair, and coming right back up. Okay, so that's our beginners. For our intermediates, okay, I want you to come down. Hip is going to be below your knee in a perfect world, pressing your knees out against the sides of the walls. Okay, so just knocking them out. For our advanced people, maybe you've been squatting for a really long time, you want to take it up a notch, you're going to do the same thing, but for every 10 that you do, you're going to do 3 jump squats. So don't mind my counting. If I were going to do advanced, I would come 1, 9, 10, and the next 3 will be jump squats. So it's going to be the same thing, but I'm going to jump at the top, okay? So you're going to grab your phone, set it for a minute. In a minute, do however many of the squats you need to do of good quality. From there, for our beginners, you're going to, well, for everybody, you're going to increase each day. So for our beginners, you're going to increase by 1 each day, okay? For our intermediates, you're going to increase by 2, and for our advanced, you're going to increase by 3. Now, let's say that as you get going and you're doing this every day, you want to jump, instead of 1, you want to jump up and jump by 3. That's cool, you can totally do that, okay? So that is our first build-up habit, and that's gonna be working on buns. Second option is that we're going to be working on the guns, okay? And to do that, we're going to be looking at push-ups. So a couple of things. Number 1, I always want you to line your hands up under your shoulders, okay? So this is how wide I am. I'm not gonna come out here. And I also want you to think about bringing this elbow to your pocket so you're keeping it in tight to your body versus flaring it out here. I see a lot of people do this with push-ups, and it puts a lot of stress on your joints and your shoulders that you don't want. So again, you're going to do a minute of push-ups and see where you get, because that's going to be your starting number. Okay, so for our beginners this time, you're going to get a chair, or if you have an island or a good height countertop, you'll use that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your body into a plank position, but standing. Now, again, my hands are under my shoulders. I'm going to bring it down, bring my chest to that, and I'm going to press back up. Now, you can see my chair is going to move a little bit, so that's why I highly recommend using a countertop, okay? But from there, I'm going to take my elbows back into my pocket, and I'm going to knock out as many push-ups as I can, okay? For my intermediates then, I'm going to move you down here so you can hopefully see. All right, for my intermediates then, you're going to practice your push-ups on your toes, not push-ups on your knees. If you need to use your knees, you're going to go to the chair. okay? So from here, again, I'm going to have my hands under my shoulder. I'm gonna take my body all the way to the ground, and I'm gonna press all the way up, okay? So that's how that's gonna look. For my advanced push-up athletes, you can just knock them out. You're going to start doing clapping push-ups or diamond push-ups. So you'll change your hands. So into a diamond, you can change your hands. I can't really show it to you. Shoulder injury, you can't do it. Or you're gonna come down, do your push-up, and at the top, you're gonna clap it out. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. You're gonna go up, same way, by one every time that you do this, so every day. And again, if you wanna move from your beginner to an advanced or intermediate, you can totally do that. And that's gonna be your second build-up habit. So you can choose buns or guns, or you can do both. But I'm super excited for you, and I can't wait to hear how it goes. We'll talk to you soon.